Across our remarkable planet, a profound change is underway, one that speaks to our species' incredible ingenuity and success. For millennia, human life was a fragile, fleeting thing, often cut short by disease, famine, or the simple hardships of existence. But in the span of just a few generations, we have rewritten our own story. Advances in medicine, from life-saving vaccines to sophisticated surgical procedures, have pushed back the frontiers of mortality. Better sanitation has cleansed our living spaces, and a deeper understanding of nutrition has fortified our bodies from the inside out. We are, quite simply, living longer, healthier lives than at any other point in human history, a true testament to our collective achievement. This newfound longevity is a gift, a chance for generations to coexist, to share wisdom and experience in ways that were once impossible. Grandparents now watch their grandchildren grow into adults, and great-grandparents can hold the newest members of their lineage. However, this wonderful success story brings with it a formidable challenge. When combined with historically high birth rates in many parts of the world, longer lifespans create a powerful engine for population growth. The equation is simple yet stark. More people are being born, and those who are here are staying for much longer. This delicate balance, once governed by nature, is now tipped heavily by human hands, setting the stage for a world more crowded than ever before. We can see a powerful historical parallel by looking back to the Industrial Revolution in Britain. During the 18th and 19th centuries, as cities swelled with new industries, living conditions began to improve for many. Death rates fell, and the population of England more than doubled in just 100 years. London itself saw its population double in a mere 50 years between 1801 and 1851. This historical boom demonstrates a clear pattern. When health and economic conditions improve, populations expand rapidly. Today we are witnessing a similar phenomenon, but on a truly global scale, raising questions about the sustainability of our ever-expanding human family. As we stand here on this day, June 15, 2025, we are at a critical juncture. The global population continues to climb, with an astonishing 250 babies born every single minute. This relentless growth, driven by our own success in prolonging life, is projected to place an unprecedented strain on our planet's finite resources within the next century. The triumph of a longer life is undeniable, but it forces us to confront an urgent question. How can our world, our only home, support so many of us? The answer will require not just our cleverness, but also our wisdom and foresight as we navigate the path ahead. The consequences of rapid population growth are not some distant, abstract future. They are already being felt in communities around the globe. When more people flock to an area than its infrastructure was designed to handle, the very qualities that made it desirable can begin to erode. We can see a clear and recent example of this in the city of Huntsville, Alabama. In 2022, it was celebrated as the best place to live in the United States. Yet, this recognition brought with it a torrent of new residents. By May of 2025, the city's ranking had plummeted dramatically, a direct result of its skyrocketing population, which overwhelmed its roads, services, and housing market. The story of Huntsville is a microcosm of a much larger global challenge. The daily lives of its residents were transformed by this sudden growth. Roads that were once clear became choked with severe traffic congestion, turning simple commutes into frustrating ordeals. The job market, once promising, became saturated with applicants, making it harder for people to find work. Most critically, a housing shortage developed, driving up prices and making it difficult for families to find an affordable place to live. The very dream that drew people to the city became a source of daily strain, a powerful lesson in how quickly overpopulation can diminish the quality of life when planning does not keep pace. This strain extends far beyond housing and traffic. A denser population creates the perfect conditions for the rapid spread of diseases. When people live in crowded spaces, illnesses can move through a community like wildfire, overwhelming hospitals and clinics that were built to serve a much smaller populace. Furthermore, supporting more people inevitably demands more resources. This means greater consumption of fossil fuels for energy and transportation, which in turn accelerates the warming of our planet. This creates a dangerous feedback loop. Overpopulation worsens climate change, and climate change threatens our food supplies and water security, making it even harder to support our growing numbers. The fundamental challenge is one of supply and demand on a planetary scale. Every additional person requires clean water to drink, nutritious food to eat, and a safe place to call home. As our numbers swell toward 10 billion and beyond, the pressure on these essential resources intensifies. Forests are cleared for agriculture and housing, freshwater aquifers are depleted faster than they can be replenished, and our oceans are strained by the demand for fish. The success of our species in multiplying has brought us face to face with the Earth's natural limits, forcing us to reconsider how we live and consume on our shared precious world. Faced with such a monumental challenge, it is easy to feel overwhelmed. Yet, it is precisely at these moments of great pressure that human ingenuity often shines brightest. We are a species of problem solvers, and today we are developing remarkable new tools and strategies to help us manage the complexities of a more crowded world. Technology, particularly through the development of smart cities, offers a powerful way to mitigate the strains of high population density. These are not cities of science fiction, but real, functioning urban centers that use data and connectivity to work more efficiently for the people who live within them. Imagine a city where traffic flows smoothly not by chance but by design. In places like San Francisco, smart systems are already optimizing traffic signals in real time based on current conditions, while also promoting public transit, cycling, and walking to such a degree that over half of all commutes are made without a personal car. This reduces congestion, lowers pollution, and makes the city more pleasant for everyone. Similarly, to combat water scarcity, some cities in India have deployed smart water meters. These devices provide real-time data on usage, helping to detect leaks and encourage conservation, resulting in a reduction of water consumption by as much as 35%, a vital saving in a water-stressed region. The challenge of feeding a growing population is also being met with innovation. It is a shocking fact that nearly 40% of food can be lost after it is harvested due to spoilage and inefficient supply chains. Here, technology offers another lifeline. The Internet of Things, or IoT, is being used in agriculture to monitor crops, optimize irrigation, and track produce from the farm to the store. This reduces waste dramatically, ensuring that more of the food we grow actually reaches the people who need it. By using our resources more intelligently, we can stretch them further, helping to secure our food supply for generations to come. Beyond technology, one of the most powerful and humane solutions lies in education. There is a well-documented and direct correlation between a woman's level of education and the size of her family. When women and girls have access to education and economic opportunities, they are empowered to make informed choices about their lives and their futures. By combining this empowerment with widespread access to family planning information and resources, communities can naturally and voluntarily move towards smaller family sizes. This approach respects individual freedom while addressing the collective challenge, proving that knowledge is one of our most effective tools for creating a sustainable balance. The path forward is not one of restriction, but of intelligent and compassionate management. The challenges posed by a growing global population are not insurmountable, but they demand a new level of cooperation and foresight from all of us. The solutions will not come from a single government or a single invention. Instead, they will emerge from a tapestry of coordinated efforts, woven together by individuals, communities, and nations working in concert. It is about shifting our perspective from one of unchecked growth to one of sustainable balance, where the health of our planet and the well-being of its people are seen as two sides of the same coin. This collaborative spirit must begin at the local level. City planners, armed with big data and advanced modeling, can anticipate population shifts and proactively design neighborhoods that are both dense and livable. This means building mixed-use complexes where people can live, work, and shop without needing a car. It means creating energy-efficient housing that reduces our carbon footprint and investing in green spaces, parks, community gardens, and vertical farms that improve mental health, clean the air, and even provide local sources of food. Every city can become a laboratory for sustainable living, sharing its successes and learning from its failures. Ultimately, the responsibility rests on the shoulders of each and every one of us. It is about making conscious choices in our daily lives that, when multiplied by billions, can create profound change. This could mean choosing to walk or take public transport, reducing our consumption of meat, or making a dedicated effort to minimize waste in our own homes. It is about fostering a culture of conservation and mindfulness, recognizing that the Earth's resources are not infinite. This is not about sacrificing our quality of life, but rather enhancing it by living in greater harmony with the natural world that sustains us all. As we look toward the next 100 years, there is reason for hope. We are the most adaptable and innovative species this planet has ever known. We have overcome immense challenges in our past, and we can do so again. The future of our world depends on our ability to work together, to plan wisely, and to cherish the delicate web of life of which we are a part. By embracing our shared responsibility, we can build a future where both humanity and the natural world can thrive, ensuring that our planet remains a beautiful, vibrant, and welcoming home for all the generations yet to come.